Okay, so what I want to focus on today is a news article that came out about a single dad named Yijie. So the direction that I want to start going in from now on is I want to focus on Mondays on news articles, and then Tuesdays I want to teach something about helping single fathers. So Mondays is single fathers, then Tuesdays is going to be helping single fathers some type of lesson, and then Wednesdays I'm going to have another news article. And this is the way I'm going to do it all 3 days. Now today, as I said, we're going to talk about Yijie. And what happened was, this is a guy in New York City. He was a single dad and he was killed in New York City. And this happened last week on Monday. So February 14th, 2023 is when this happened. Yijie was killed. And he was a hardworking single dad. He was a father of 3 kids. And Yijie came all the way from China about 18 years ago. I thought this article was very, very good because it showed a hardworking dad that really just wanted to make a way for his kids and try to be the best father that he could. And this is one of the main reasons why I picked this article, because I just wanted to focus around, bringing attention to him as far as like just saying, this is a good father that really wanted to go out there and work for his kids and help provide for his family. Yijie was divorced for about 6 years. As I said, he came all the way from China about 18 years ago. Point number 4, at the time, he was working as an Uber delivery driver. And that was very important because this is the way he provided for his kids. And me, myself, I can't get into too many details about what I do. But what I can say is I do work at the hospital as my main job. And there's sometimes I do work other different side jobs to help out. So I could definitely relate to this story as far as him trying to help out. And sometimes I've had to work late at night and sometimes it's early in the morning. And I get home late and sometimes I get home early in the morning. It just depends when I don't have my kids. Another thing about Yijie is, the crazy thing was about this is that when I was reading this article, it was a family member by the name of Mike. And one of the things that I found out is that Yijie was actually hit by a car. This happened about 2 years ago, which I thought was interesting because he survived it. And then 2 years later, coming to this day, on February 14th is when he died. But the crazy thing was he survived the first one. And then also I just want to talk about this. The person who hit him was a man by the name of Wang. And it was really kind of crazy because this guy was kind of on a rampage and he was driving a U-Haul truck and just hitting people and different stuff like that. And what happened is, if you watch the video, you can go back and look it up because I couldn't get the video content all the way on here. But you could look it up, is that the U-Haul driver, Wang, he was driving the U-Haul, and then Yijie was driving. He was riding the bike across the street, and then he got hit by the U-Haul truck. And once he got to the hospital, his family was able to identify him as Yijie, and then Mike, his family member, was able to identify him. And I thought this article was so good because I just want to help fathers just say, even though I know you may be paying child support, or you may have gone through a divorce, or you may be going through a custody, we see you out there as men and we want to help support you. And I want to help support you and tell you that no matter what the situation is, that just still believe in yourself and just always watch your surroundings and stuff, whether you're delivering Uber Eats on a bicycle or you're doing Uber Eats in your car or any type of side job. If you're just doing Uber in general, Amazon Flex, just whatever it is, just look around you at all times and make sure that you're taking the proper precautions and stuff to make sure that nothing bad happens to you, because as single fathers, we should all look out for one another and always be there for one another. So it's very important that you're always there and just looking at your surroundings and just helping other single fathers out there. So I just wanted to talk about this article and just talk about, Yijie, and just how it seemed like he was a really good father, and he had a family, and he had his family there, and then he had his 3 kids. And I think it was just important just to highlight that he was a working dad, and while he was out there working to support his family, he ended up unfortunately being killed. And I just want to call you out to action. Just make sure you always just watching out what you're doing, watch where you're going, making sure that you're okay, and just, your family is always going to be there for you. So, this is going to be a memory to him, and, I hope that his family safely recovers for this and they'll be good to go. All right, so hey, I'll be dropping another video tomorrow and the day after. I look forward to y'all watching my content. Remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You got to share it. We have to get this content out and keep it going. That's it.